If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. In addition to that, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many other platforms. Why not check it out today? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. I know my voice stay on raspy. It just so happens to be morning for me. But I was looking at some stuff and going over some things, and then I decided to pause and look at my Facebook page. You know how it goes. The distraction. The biggest one. However, after I looked at it today, I need some water and I have nothing to drink beside me. This might not have been a good idea. But I'm going to push through because time is everything. So I came across an old Facebook message from 2012. Can you believe that was 9 years ago? Time is flying. And it said that I had said, which I'm going to post and you'll see it when I post this, that I'm thankful that I learned the value in waiting and being patient. You know, that quote of my own lifted my spirit today because I'm like, you gotta be patient. You have to learn the value in waiting. There is value to it. So let's talk about patience today. Who wants to talk about patience? None of us do. We are living in a microwave society. We want it now. We want it our way. And we want God to bless it. And He don't work that way. I mean, the fruit teaches us that patience is a part of that. So, if we really want the prize or that valuable thing, or we want it to really have substance, then being patient and being patient and having patience is a must. And in order for us to really... All right, let me go here first. Okay. And let's define patience. I actually do like the Wikipedia definition. Of course, you can look it up for yourself. The face of delay, tolerance of provocation without responding in disrespect / anger or forbearance when under strain, especially when faced with long-term difficulties. And some quotes about patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. Ugh, that ties into our attitudes. Check that one out. Patience is bitter, as in the flavor, but its fruit is sweet. That's Aristotle. I do like that. Trust the process. Your time is coming. God has perfect timing, never early. These are just different quotes. If the author is listed, I've, of course, and stated them. But 3 of them were anonymous and 1 was Aristotle. So patience is a person's ability to wait something out or endure something tedious without getting riled up. So that there goes with that meekness. Like, keep your spirit down, like calm down. Having patience means you can remain calm even when you've been waiting forever or dealing with something painstakingly slow, or try to teach someone how to do something and they just don't get it. That's parenting most of the time, whether it be purpose or not. Sometimes you have to have patience. Like, I feel like, being patient really is something that messes a lot of us up, especially being in the world that we live in. Everything is, you can get it fast, you can get it instant, and you can also still have the same results as what it takes to earn that thing. Patience is a part, patience definitely is one of those things that the more patience you have, the more value the result is. It's a lot of stuff that we sometimes want to rush, or we accept the counterfeit because we don't want to go through patience. We don't want to go through that silent place. We don't want to go through the heartache. We don't want to go through, not necessarily the heartache, because that's kind of, some definition of hurt is taken too far. Sometimes hurt is being corrected. Sometimes hurt is, learning to die to your own ways and acknowledge his ways. So that's why I kind of slightly used that word. But back on topic, patience you must have if you want the real thing. Like, anything worth having is definitely worth waiting for. And patience is that waiting period. It's a part of the transition. It's a part of the, allowing yourself to have some time. And, I can actually speak to singles, as I'm single. And during this time in my life, patience is everything, which is why that quote, I'll be very transparent, we're winning together, which is why that quote of my own from 9 years ago just gave me peace today. Like, I feel great because I've learned the value in waiting and being patient. And I'm going to share those values that I've learned and that I'm learning. And this can not only be applied to waiting patient in your single life, but it can be also applied to being patient in your career, in your business, in your, parenting, in your relationship. Patience is everything, for real. And the value of not rushing something, that's really my definition of just allowing it to take its natural course and not try to speed up the process. Because speeding up the process, you may miss something or you may damage something because you're speeding the process up and you're not taking the time to go through each step. So, 3 values of patience for me. You are saved from the unknown. This is as far as relationships. That's how I see it. Waiting patiently is a form of God's blessing, not necessarily being on it, because he already sees what you don't see. So you're being saved from the unknown. So, stop trying to make puzzles fit that don't fit. If you know it don't fit and the red flags are there and everything is in front of you saying this is torture, accept it. And like one of my mentors always talk about, God's not scarcity. Stop having a scarcity mindset. Stop thinking that because this does not work or because this is taking time, that it's not going to happen. No. That's the value in patience. It's getting through it and enduring it without bugging out or without settling. I'm one of those people where I'm like, I don't want to be stuck in my ways, stuck in my feelings. But however, I also want the best. And it's not because everybody else doesn't want the best, but I feel that you get what you put in. So I'm like, I know what I'm putting into self. So there's some things that I'm not tolerating. There's some things I'm not dealing with. However, this is not really a conversation on just relationships, but I speak from the real because we went in together. And I'm excited because the value of patience, I needed that today. And I feel that someone else may need it too, because I was led to just share it. So, saved from the unknown. And that's amazing. And the unknown, even when you think of food, when you microwave your food, it's going to get hot, but some food you can't microwave. It's got to be baked. Because if you don't bake it and you microwave it, the microwave is not going to process that very ingredient that the oven would process. So, saving you from the unknown. You can't rush everything. The second one, wasted time instead of fulfilled time. If you're not being patient and you're rushing it, it's probably going to not work out. It's probably going to be a mess. Or it might work out. It might look like it's working, but you're getting sick in the process. So you're wasting time by not being patient and just leaving that alone and focusing on what the Father has before you and the plan that He has for your life, and stop trying to put your own things together. You got to have patience. You got to wait. You got to do it His way, not your way. You want His results. You want His blessings. You want His favor. You want everything that comes with relationship with Him. However, you want to do it your way. That's not being patient. That's the microwave way. That's the way that's going to get you sick. That's the way that is going to hurt you more than just being patient and doing it His way. There's going to be a lot to come with that. And this can be put into not only relationships, but it can be put into jobs. Oh, when I leave the current job I'm in, I don't want to go to another job. However, while I'm at the current job, I'm not changing anything. I'm not doing anything to push me toward what I really want. I just think it's going to be dropped in my lap like a settlement or like winning the lottery, and I'm going to be able to handle that life. That to me is not patience. That's microwave. Patience is that peace that gives you the ability that keeps you calm. That's what we're working on here. So that's number 2, wasted time, Don't waste your time by not being patient, because it kind of goes like how obedience is better than a sacrifice. If you're not obedient, you're going to sacrifice. So if you don't have patience, you're going to waste more time. Mind you, 2012 was when I wrote that. That was 9 years ago. I told myself that I learned the value in waiting and being patient. However, when I'm faced with circumstances in my life, I'll be transparent because I'm made out of people too. I need to remind myself what the values of being patient are so that I can remain patient and have peace as I wait, understanding that long suffering goes with that. Because that's how which goes into the third value, you reap the real prize. If you want to become an amazing doctor, you have to take those extra classes. You have to be the first student in the class. You have to, I'm not a doctor, but, I've watched different doctor shows because I thought about that lifestyle for me. And it's like, you got to be patient to be the best doctor. But, you want to be the one that takes and saves lives, that does different things. So you can't just, oh my goodness, I'm going to take the 1 year route and then I'm going to call myself a doctor. It don't work like that. Same with building your business. I want to be like an Amazon, some of you say. Oh, I want to have the best barbershop. I want to have the best beauty supply store. I want to have the best, what else? I don't know, karate studio. I want to have the best restaurant. But I don't want to be patient to get there. I'm going to quit. I'm going to stop because it's not going fast enough. I pause with silence so we can think about it. Microwave food don't taste like baked food. It don't. Y'all could argue all day and say, yeah, it do, but all right. That shows where your mindset is. But yeah, this is supposed to be encouraging, not supposed to be like cranky, but I get frustrated with myself at times when I think about patience because it's really real. And I'm excited because, yeah, I want the real prize, and that's in everything in my life, which is why I've learned the value in patience. I don't always like the value in patience, but I've learned it. Just like we like big girl bags. This is for my women. We like our big girl bags. We won't like the price we pay for them big girl bags. But it'd be worth the savings. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want that. So, I just say that to say, what are, let me know different things. Like, you can send me a message. You can send me an email or send me a chat or something, and I'm actually going to start doing different things for people that send me messages, because we're winning together, so it's encouraging. And send me different things where you've learned the value in patience, and I'll share it, and if you would like, you could be a guest and we can talk about it together, because it's really time for us to open up the wisdom that we have, like, and apply it and share it and do it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I wasn't trying to talk forever, but it seems like every time I say I'm not trying to talk forever, they get longer. But yeah, that's that. Again, I'm still on Instagram. I'm still on Facebook. I'm still on my website. And I know you all know how to find me because I do hear from some. And that's my cue to get off of here because there goes my phone. But yeah, let's have a great day on purpose. Good day.